Now we will understand some NCERT questions which are based on Biot-Savart law and Ampere's law. First question is, this is example number 4.5 of NCERT book. An element delta L equal to delta X I cap is placed at origin. Origin means here. So I am keeping a delta X element in the diagram. Its value is delta X I cap. It carries a large current. Okay, current direction is this 10 ampere. What is the magnetic field on y-axis at a distance 0.5 meter? So suppose at point P, which is at 0.5 meter from origin, we have to calculate the magnetic field. So here we have to calculate the magnetic field where at point P. So due to this element, magnetic field we have to calculate. So dB formula by Biot-Savart law, mu 0 upon 4 pi IDL sine theta upon r square. Okay, mu 0 upon 4 pi value you have to always use 10 raised to power minus 7. Okay, this is given to you in the introduction of the chapter. So mu 0 upon 4 pi is 10 raised to power minus 7 in SI system. I is the current 10 ampere. DL. Now DL is written delta X I cap. Delta X value is given 1 centimeter. That means it will be in meter 10 raised to power minus 2. So I am putting 10 raised to power minus 2 value for DL. I cap is just showing the direction. So we are using here magnitude. Sin theta. Now what is the angle theta? Theta is always that angle which is between current or DL and the line joining DL with the point. So line joining DL with the point is this and DL direction, that means current direction, is this. So angle is 90 degree. So we will put here 90 degree. Upon distance r square. Distance is points distance which is 0.5. Its square we have to put. So all the data this way we have to put. And after solving we are getting its answer 4 into 10 raised to power minus 8 Tesla. Okay, and how to get the magnetic field direction? Magnitude we have solved. Direction how to get? Using right hand thumb rule. Current is flowing in x direction. So hold the right hand in the current. Thumb should be in current direction. What is the magnetic field direction at point P? It is normally outwards. So answer is normally outwards B. We have obtained. Normally outwards also can be written as z-axis because this is x-axis, this is y-axis, so this will be z-axis. Okay. We have now second question which is example number 4.6 from NCERT. These diagrams are given of semicircles. First question is, what is magnetic field contribution due to straight segments at the center? Okay, so it is given that one wire is like this, straight, and here semicircle. Now at the center, will there be any contribution from magnetic field from these straight parts? Okay, ये जो straight parts होते हैं, इनसे यहाँ magnetic field का कोई contribution नहीं होता है. Okay, so first answer is no. Why? Because no, this point which is coming, it is along these straight wires. Okay, this point which is center, this is along these straight currents. So magnetic field due to any current, no, it is never along the current direction. It is always perpendicular to the current direction. So due to straight segments, magnetic field contribution is 0. Okay, so 0 contribution you have to write. Okay, since B is always perpendicular to current. Now let us see the second question. What is total B at the center if current is 12 and radius is 2 centimeter? Okay. Now here, if due to this type of diagram, if we have to find magnetic field at the center O, so there are first section, second section and third section, 3 parts of the wire are there. Due to first and third, no magnetic field here, but due to second, magnetic field is present here. Now this is which type of wire? This is semicircular wire. So we have done for the circular wire, magnetic field formula is mu0 Ni upon 2a. Okay, for the full circle wire, magnetic field formula is this. That's why for the half circle wire, magnetic field formula will also be half of it. So mu0 Ni upon 4a. So if we put all these values, okay, mu0 means 4 pi into 10 raised to power minus 7. N means only one turn is there, 1. I means 12 ampere. And 4a, a means radius. Radius of the loop is 2 centimeter. So in meter we have to put it. 2 into 10 raised to power minus 2. So this way, after solving, we will get the answer, and which we are obtaining 1.9 into 10 raised to power minus 4 Tesla. Okay. And direction also, if we solve, if only first diagram is given, direction how to solve? Direction of the current is that side, so thumb should be that side. Now fingers are curling and at the center they are going inwards. So here normally inwards is the direction of B. Now we have a third question. What if the semicircle is bent in opposite way? So you can see now 2 diagrams. Earlier it was bent like this. Now it is bent like this. In this, current is moving this way and this way. In this way. Now the magnetic field value will not change, because still magnetic field formula will be mu0 Ni upon 4a for the semicircle. Okay. Remember these formulas. For the whole circle, magnetic field is mu0 Ni upon 2a, and for the semicircle, magnetic field is mu0 Ni upon 4a. But in case of this diagram, direction of magnetic field will be just opposite to this case. Okay, you can see the diagram. So the direction for this bent coil at the center, direction for magnetic field here was normally inwards, and for this case, by using right hand thumb rule, the direction here will come normally outwards. Okay, normally inwards and normally outwards. You can hold it, that thumb is pointing current direction. You see that fingers are coming out here. But for this case, fingers will curl and turn here at this point. Okay, so in the third case, the change is in the direction. Direction is reversed. Okay.